Welcome, everyone. Today, we are exploring a crucial pillar of generative AI development, callbacks and tracing, with a primary focus on monitoring your applications using LangSmith. Let's dive in and ensure our AI agents are transparent, observable, and production-ready. Let's start by defining our core tool, LangSmith. What exactly is it? LangSmith is a powerful platform designed to help you build production-ready LLM applications. If you have built AI apps, you know that working with LLMs can be challenging due to their probabilistic nature. A prompt might yield a great answer one day and an unpredictable one the next. Why do we need LangSmith? Because we need visibility. LangSmith solves the black box problem by offering detailed logs of application runs, enabling us to trace, evaluate, and monitor our agents in real time. This observability is critical for diagnosing edge cases before they impact users. Looking at this flowchart, we see the LLM application at the top, generating probabilistic outputs. These outputs flow directly into the LangSmith platform, which then splits into three essential operational pillars: tracing and debugging, evaluation and testing, and real-time monitoring. This forms the complete observability safety net for your app. To understand how LangSmith gets its data, we need to understand callbacks and traces. A trace is a series of steps that your application takes to go from input to output. But how are these steps captured? Through callbacks. In LangChain, callbacks are event listeners. Whenever your application starts a tool, queries an LLM, or receives an error, an event is emitted. LangSmith sits in the background, listening to these callbacks and automatically converting them into a structured trace. By reviewing these traces, developers can easily visualize the entire execution path, making debugging complex, multi-step agent workflows significantly easier. This sequence diagram beautifully illustrates the callback mechanism. The user submits a prompt to LangChain. Immediately, LangChain triggers the onLLM start event, which the callbacks layer catches and sends to LangSmith to begin the trace log. Once the output is returned, an onLLM end event is emitted, allowing LangSmith to perfectly cap off the trace and record the total duration. Let's dive into the how. The best part about LangSmith is that enabling it is practically effortless. You do not need to rewrite your chains or inject complex logging code. You simply configure your environment variables based on your LangSmith credentials. By setting LangChain tracing v2 to true and providing your unique LangChain API key, the integration is live. Looking at the sample code, once those environment variables are exported, any standard call, such as llm.invoke, hello world, is automatically captured. This zero-friction setup means you can toggle enterprise-grade observability on and off with a single environmental switch. Here we see the low-friction setup in action. The environment variables and API keys are fed into the LangChain application environment. Once executed, the built-in callbacks act as a silent bridge, automatically funneling the telemetry data straight into the LangSmith dashboard for review. Once your application runs, how do you actually investigate the data? Let's take a deep dive into the LangSmith Trace UI. When you open a project, you are greeted with a highly structured dashboard. The left panel displays an organized list of all your traces, sorted by time, so you can easily find your most recent execution. Selecting a trace populates the middle panel, which graphically breaks down the entire chain. This is where you see the exact sequence of events from the retriever firing to the LLM generating text along with precise millisecond latencies. Finally, the right panel displays the raw inputs and outputs. This setup allows developers to pinpoint exactly where an agent strayed off path. This diagram mirrors the user experience in the LangSmith platform. From the main UI, the interface branches into three panels: trace history on the left, execution runs in the middle, and inputs/outputs on the right. Analyzing the middle panel helps identify performance bottlenecks, while inspecting the right panel helps debug AI hallucinations and prompt errors. Tracing isn't just for development, it's a vital part of production visibility. LangSmith provides real-time monitoring of your application's health. On the monitoring dashboard, you can track trace volume alongside crucial success and failure rates. It also gives you a granular look at your token economy. By monitoring token counts and the associated costs, you can prevent unexpected cloud bills and manage your budget efficiently. Furthermore, for complex agentic systems, the traces capture every tool selection decision and intermediate output. If an agent fails in production, you have a complete, time-stamped postmortem ready to analyze. This pie chart outlines the primary categories of metrics monitored by LangSmith in production. A significant portion of analysis goes into latency and duration, followed closely by managing token cost and usage. Success and failure rates keep tabs on reliability, while tool execution insights help us refine agent reasoning. Let's apply this to a highly helpful real-time use case. Imagine you deploy a corporate IT help desk agent, and suddenly, users report massive delays and timeouts. Without tracing, finding the root cause is a guessing game. With LangSmith, the team opens the dashboard and filters the trace count summary chart to isolate the failed, high-latency runs. By clicking into a trace, they look at the middle execution panel. They notice the LLM is actually generating responses in under a second. The bottleneck is clearly visible. A specific tool call, search corporate DB, is taking 15 seconds to return a payload. The AI isn't broken, the database is. The team adds an index to the database, monitors the new traces in LangSmith, and watches the latency instantly drop. This is the power of granular observability. This flow tracks our real-time troubleshooting scenario. The timeout event leads us to filter traces in LangSmith. We inspect the middle panel to find the bottleneck. The path splits, the LLM shows normal latency, but the database tool reveals a massive 15-second spike. We deploy a fix to the database index and monitor the immediate recovery back in LangSmith. For our final slide, we must recognize that monitoring is an ongoing team effort. LangSmith heavily emphasizes collaboration by providing features for annotation and human feedback. Through annotation queues, domain experts can review traces and grade the agent's responses. This feedback is directly linked to the specific run, creating a precise feedback loop. Additionally, LangSmith offers versioning and comparison tools, allowing you to deploy a new prompt and analyze its performance side by side with the old version. This transforms your application from a static script into a continuously improving AI system. I hope this deep dive transformed how you view AI monitoring. I invite you all to like, subscribe, and visit quicktechie.com for premium certification prep, including Q&A banks, full ebooks, audiobooks, full-length training, and interview guides. Our final diagram illustrates the continuous MLOps flywheel. We deploy the agent, which feeds traces and callbacks into LangSmith. We then apply human annotation and feedback, which informs our version comparisons. We refine our prompts based on data, redeploy, and the cycle continues, ensuring our agents get smarter every single day.
Welcome to quicktechie.com. So just type in quicktechie.com here. Then you can go through the material which is provided by quicktechie. So we have first of all video courses which you can go here and you can find the various video courses across the technologies as well as finance domain. So if you see in Microsoft, we have 8 programs currently running. Next, you can go through the ebooks available. So all the ebooks which are in PDF format today, and you can download this. So let me go through Microsoft certification ebooks. You can click on any of this and you can see this is the PDF available for you to download. So these are the premium ebook mostly available on quicktechie.com platform only. Now the second part is exam simulator. As we primarily focus on the all technology companies and finance domain certification preparation material. So this is company wide listed here and you can go through this. So let me go through the Microsoft one again. You can see this is all Microsoft related certification. AB 730 exam, if you open it, so you can see here this, and all the practice papers are available here. Today we have a 5 practice paper. So click on the first practice paper, it would load the questions. You can answer this question. This is way you can answer it and you can move to the next question. Now third material we wanted to highlight is an audiobook. So we started recently with the audiobooks as well, which you can listen on the go, and various technology wise ebooks are available. And at the last, this is our alumni. These people who are subscribing to our courses and this platform, they are all listed here. And at the end, I wanted to tell you, if you find any course or training or certification preparation material which you want to get us prepared for yourself, please put on the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, on Udemy, or on this platform itself, quicktechie.com, then please put the comment, or you can even send an email to using this contact us options here. You can directly do the WhatsApp message. You can call us on this numbers as well.